かくのデートだったのに、すごく楽しみにしていたのに、やっぱりこうなってしまうのね。
So what happened? Did I make this the worst date of all time, or?
でも、これで確信したわ。私とユージが心置きなく恋人生活を満喫するためには、魔の手が届くことのない遠くへ行くしかないってことが。
Was I like? Oh, I have a feeling I was whisked away to do some job or something. Clenching her trembling fist, Yumiko mutters that to herself with the expression of a woman about to shed bitter tears. If things had gone according to plan, right about now, we'd be reminiscing happily about all the fun we had on our date. Instead, we find ourselves here. Okay, so I am still here. Thanks to what can only be called an unfortunate series of events. Oh, Lord. Oh, no. It all starts here. Anyway, that's what we like to propose as a potential use for the school's remaining operational funds. Can we get your opinion as the principal?
そうね。私としても風見くんの考えには賛成だし、正規の手続きを取りさえすればそれほど難しい話ではないと思うけれど。
What in the world am I doing? Doesn't look like you're completely on board, though.
納得がいかないんじゃなくて驚いているのよ。風見くんの呼びかけがあったとはいえ、みんなの意見がすんなりとまとまったことにね。
I can't really comment on that myself. Maybe your policy of fostering harmony between your students has finally paid off, Chizuru?
もしそうだとしたら、それはとても喜ばしいことだと思うけれど。
Alright.
私が目指していたのはもっと単純なものだったのよ。
I remember. Something simpler?
私はこの学園で作ってもらいたかったの。お互いの境遇を知った上で、それでも付き合っていくことのできる普通の友達ね。
Well, friends, huh? True friends. Given that we can't just erase our pasts, misfits like us need to find people who can understand and accept us. In that sense, I was damn lucky that the person who took me in all those years ago was a woman as absurd as Kusakabe Asuko. When you're around someone who knows that indifference or superficial kindness aren't going to solve your problems, it gets a lot easier to start moving forward. Chizuru was probably trying to create an environment like that for us. In that case, I think you can hold your head high.
それはどういう意味？
You'll probably understand soon enough.
あなたはまたそうやって私に意地悪するつもりなのね。
The classic. Oh, that's not what I,
言い訳の必要はありません。風見くんがそういう人だということはよくわかっていますから。
By this point, I'd hope so. Okay, then. Mind if I get this conversation back on track?
そういうところが意地悪だっていうのよ。
You say something?
なんでもありません。
Seems like I stepped on another landmine at some point. So, it sounds like you're alright with our proposal, Chizuru. Does that mean I have the principal's official approval?
ええ。風見くんの案を正式に採用することにして、早速手続きを進めておくわ。
Excellent. I see. I was half expecting her to turn me down, but I guess it all worked out somehow.
嬉しそうな顔しちゃって。
He just has a big cheesy grin on his face. And it's Yuji, so that doesn't normally happen. What?
口元、にやけていたわよ。
God damn it, he does have a big cheesy smirk. Huh, can't deny I was feeling happy, but I didn't know I was smiling. Brushing my fingers experimentally against my cheeks, I take a sip of the tea Chizuru prepared for us.
話がまとまって一息つくのもいいけれど、あまりのんびりはしていられないんじゃない？
What do you mean? I'm off work today.
その代わりに、今日は榊さんと約束があるんでしょ？
It's just like, oh shit! No. Okay, Chizuru, why do you know this? Look, she's probably a little bird or something.
女の子の情報も侮ってはいけませんよ、風見くん。
Yep, the little birds done told her. Huh. Before we get into that, I need to question whether you really qualify as a girl at this point. Wow.
私はまだ十分に女の子の範囲です。
Dude, that'd piss anyone off. Whoop. See you later. Oh, she's definitely got less tolerance for the age-related jokes these days.
学園長さんとの話はもう終わり？
Oh, shit. Beating a hasty retreat from Chizuru's office, I find Yumiko standing by in the hallway outside. What, you were waiting? Were you waiting for me?
うん。最初は部屋で待っているつもりだったのだけれど、どうしても我慢できなくて。
Well, I have to admit, it's nice to hear that. Still, I don't think that took more than 15 minutes.
それに、ユウジが学園長さんとイチャイチャしないか心配だったし。
Oh, stop. Sure, I have an H scene in Dave's masturbation station, but with her, but that's all non-canon. Oh no. Wait, I don't know the rest of the story though, so maybe. Didn't quite catch that. Something about Chizuru?
なんでもないわ。それより早く部屋に戻って出かける準備をしましょう。
Alright, sounds like a plan. God damn it, dude. Oh, I guess I can just wear my school uniform today, right? After Yumiko pulls me by the arm back to the dorm, I end up just waiting for her in my room rather than changing into the clothes that I bought while we were on the run. Normally, going out with your girlfriend warrants dressing up a little, but that doesn't necessarily apply to Yumiko. Unless I'm very much mistaken, she's probably going to show up wearing her school uniform. You never know. Oh, come in!
お待たせ、ユウジ。
Yes, spot on. When I reply to her knock, Yumiko enters my room, dressed exactly as I expected. Oh, well done, Yumiko. Dropping my hands onto her shoulders, I offer her my sincere praise.
どうして部屋に入ってきただけで褒められているの？私。
Good job, you made it in. I'm praising your attitude with regard to this date.
それはもしかして制服を着てきたことを言っているの？だとしたら当然よ。私たちはまだ美浜学園の学生なのだから、街に出るときは制服が基本だもの。
God, our uniform has to be like some of the rarest, most unique uniform in terms of what you'd see around like school, well, in places, because since it's only 6 of us, like you're not gonna see this school uniform all over the place like you would if it was a normal school. Exactly. That's Sakaki Yumiko for you, Mahama's most sensible woman.
よくわからないけれど、ユウジが満足してくれたのならよかったわ。
I guess. Blushing slightly, Yumiko adjusts the position of her tote bag hanging from her shoulder. That bag doesn't look like it has your art supplies in it.
ええ、河川敷で絵を描くなら、そこでお昼を取るのがいいかと思って、お弁当を作ってきたのよ。
Oh, yes. I love me some food. I'm on board with the plan, but you can't sketch without any supplies, can you?
だから、画材はこれから買いに行こうと思って。
Oh, okay. We'll just get new ones then. Are your old ones no good anymore?
そういうわけでもないのだけれど、せっかくなら、ユウジと一緒に買い物もしてみたかったから。
Aw, just a little more time with us. That's adorable. I see. While the two of us were on the run, Yumiko was almost never able to leave our apartment. Going out shopping together would definitely be a nice change of pace. I know I left the plan for today up to you, but it seems like you put some real thought into it.
もちろんよ。自分で言い出しておいて、ユウジをがっかりさせるわけにはいかないもの。
Well, you know, I'm looking forward to seeing what else you got up your sleeves. Or lack thereof, because short sleeves. Why don't we get going? With that said, I head toward my door, but... Oh.
あと10分待って。
Okay. Yumiko blocks my path in a surprising display of agility. Damn, hey, she learned something from Machina. Do you still have something else to take care of before we go?
そういうことではなくて、ロビーに出かける準備をしていたアマネとイリスさんがいたのよ。
And? Is that some kind of problem? I don't understand.
問題も問題、大問題よ。
Are you afraid you'll get teased again?
もし外で二人と鉢合わせしてしまったら、何今日はデート？まったくユミちゃんは欲しがりな女なのよさってからかわれるに決まっているわ。
That was a really good Amane impression. Not even gonna lie. You're really overthinking this, Yumiko.
考えすぎ。そうね。確かに1年前の私だったらこんなことは考えなかった。
This would have not even been on your damn radar.
でも、ここ数日間の私が受けてきた恥ずかしめの数々は、ユージも知っているでしょ？
Well, we need to get Yumiko Gone Wild 3 ready to go because number 2 is already on the internet. You do have a point there. Setting aside the question of whether those were really humiliations, it wasn't easy consoling Yumiko after she got all sulky.
だから、私たちのデートの妨げになりかねない要因は、なるべく潰しておきたいのよ。
By killing, well, in that case, what about the people who already know of our plans?
学園長さんのことなら問題ないわ。それは多分、私がハルデラさんにかけたお礼の電話が原因だと思うから。
Damn, that's the bird. Wait, you called JB? Ah, don't tell me.
そう。私たちがデートすると分かっていれば、急な用事ができたとしても話を振りがたくなるでしょ？
Damn, you don't play by the rules. True enough, but you're really thinking like a villain here, Yumiko.
今日という日を楽しむためなら、悪魔にだって魂を売り渡せてしまいそうだわ。
Alright, well, we gotta be careful for her selling her soul to the devil. Yumiko might actually make a pretty decent mafia boss. Ooh, looking at the wicked smile on the girl's face, it's hard to think otherwise.
それじゃあ、まずは画材の購入からね。
I mean, did you hear that laugh? Oh, what the fuck was that? That wasn't even a... Right. Leaving my room precisely 10 minutes later, we head for the station area at a leisurely pace at the leisurely pace of a married couple taking a stroll. I glance over at Yumiko every once in a while, but she's gazing at the scenery with such a lively look on her face that I can't really bring myself to start a conversation.
何？人の顔をじっと見て。
No, you're beautiful. It's true, everyone thinks you're the prettiest girl in the comments, and I do too, so that's just how it is. Not really. I know the day's just getting started, but I'm reassured to see you looking so happy.
そんなの当然よ。私は今日のデートを本当に楽しみにしていたんだから。
A bit embarrassed by her own words, Yumiko bashfully averts her eyes. That expression packs a serious punch. A part of me is already starting to think about when I can apply for another day off. Oh, I don't get a lot of these.
一旦ここで止まって。
Oh, god damn it. As we're approaching the station area, Yumiko stops abruptly in her tracks at the end of a small side street. Do we have trouble?
ここから先は人通りの多いエリアだから、安全の確認をするわ。
Uh-huh. Answering my question in a whisper, Yumiko presses her back against the alley wall and peers cautiously out at the main street. What is this, fucking Metal Gear Yumiko? Jeez.
どうやら知り合いの姿はなさそうね。OK。このままお店に向かいましょう。
Is this why the date's ruined? Because you keep doing this? Roger that. Yumiko's tone of voice is so serious all of a sudden that I reflexively respond in kind.
ねえねえお母さん、あのお姉ちゃんたちは何をやってるの？
We're skeeving around. Don't worry about it, kid.
ダメよマー君、目を合わせちゃダメ。
Just pretend they aren't there. Everyone in our vicinity appears to be looking at us rather suspiciously. Can't really blame him, I suppose. Our uniforms stand out in this crowd, and we're behaving, well, pretty weird, to be honest. Look, Yumiko, I do understand how you feel, but maybe we can relax a little.
心配しなくても平気よ。お店の中に入ってしまえば警戒する必要もなくなるから。
I feel like we should never have our guard up on a date. Hope you're right about that one. Oh no.
すごい。1年前より格段に品揃えが良くなっているわ。
Where the shit am I? This is a new background. Whoa! Once we enter the art supply store in question, Yumiko instantly forgets about her paranoia and returns to normal. Seems like she can't quite manage to contain her enthusiasm in a place that caters so thoroughly to her hobby.
こっちにはレッドセーブルの筆まで。
Ooh, I like the sound of that. Murmuring to herself, Yumiko strokes one of the sample paintbrushes on display with her fingertips. Red sable, huh? Aren't those like high-end brushes made from weasel hair? Weasel hair?
その通りだけれど、よく知っていたわね。
Wait! Actually? Weasel hair. Why specifically weasels? I didn't know weasel hair was used for paintbrushes. Oh, God damn it. I do know a bit more about art than the average person. Thanks to my sister. Please stop. Stop it. I mean, I know she's alive because of Vamine's thing, but fuck, man, it still hurts. She used to teach me things while I was watching her paint.
そういえば、ユージのお姉さんはコンクールで賞を取るほどの人だったのよね。
Yeah, she was quite literally perfect at everything, including surviving from getting eaten somehow. Or maybe she did. Dude, I don't know anymore. I'm crazy. I'm a crazy person at this point. Yeah, she won a few contests, and her work was selling highly for a while. Didn't last very long, though.
そうだったの。
Anyway, do you more or less know what you're looking for?
ええ。
Apparently noticing that I don't really enjoy talking about my sister. For clear reasons, Yumiko allows me to change the topic.
今日は水彩で風景画を描こうと思っているから、ラウンド型の筆を買おうと思っているのだけれど。馴染みのあるリスの毛を使った筆と、費用対効果は薄いけれど、繊細な書き味が出せるレッドセーブルのどちらにしようか悩んでいるのよ。
Squirrel hair too? What is... I see. Guess it depends on your priorities, huh?
参考までにどっちがいいと思う？
Well, let's see.
私だったらリスの毛の方を買うかな。私は断然レッドセーブルをおすすめするのよさ。
I mean, I'm with you guys anyway, so...
どうして？
Why? As two interlopers abruptly wedge their way into our conversation, Yumiko's face stiffens with shock.
だって安価なものなら遠慮なく使えるし、新車のハイパワー 4WD より乗り慣れたライトスポーツの方が思い通りに動いてくれるもんじゃん。でもユミちゃんは初心者ってわけじゃないんだし、ここらで新しい感覚をつかんでみるのも一興だと思うのよ。
I'd be using the weasel hair just cause I know it's hair from a weasel.
そういうことではなくて、どうしてアマネとイリスさんがここに？
Despite trying to avoid them, I think it was inevitable that we were gonna run into each other anyway because they're out shopping. Like...
それがまたマキナがテレビに影響されちゃったみたいで、突然筆とキャンバスが私を呼んでいるって言い出して。
The canvas is calling me.
最寄りの画材屋さんに顔を出してみれば、ユミちゃんが悩んでるようだったから、私なりにアドバイスをしてみたのよさ。
So you'd probably think that story may be a lie, but it's not. It's Machina. She's random.
じゃあロビーで会った時に買い物へ行くと言っていたのは
Yes, it was to sate Machina's weird ass influences.
マキナが使う油絵の画材を買いに行こうとしてたってわけ。
That's adorable, though. Let's be honest. Machina painting, my god.
そうだったのね。
I bet she'd paint like a fucking elementary school kid, like just like getting it all over the place. Her voice now thoroughly listless, Yumiko hangs her head and mutters something about her carelessness. For all the effort she spent to avoid accidentally meeting Amine and Machina on the street, she clearly didn't consider the possibility that their destination might be the same as ours. Well, Yumiko, we've heard their opinions. Which brush are you going for? I'm down for weasel hair.
そうね。今回は久しぶりに絵を描くから、リスの毛の方を買うことにするわ。
Damn it! I guess squirrel hair is just as good.
こっちのカートの中身も一緒によろしく。
Excuse me?
私が払うの？
Excuse me? Well,
リボ払いで。
what? What? Wait.
しかもリボ。
What?
ああ、ごめんユミコ。マキナの分は後で私が払うから。
Wait. Hold the hoozle.
そういうことなら。
With clear reluctance on her face, Yumiko heads for the registers with Machina in tow. Wait. You're gonna pay later, but why are you here if you weren't gonna pay now? Just I'm done.
あのさ、ユージ、もしかして私たちってお邪魔だった？
Nah, she'll get over it. Considering that we're in the middle of a date, I guess you could say that, but we kind of just ran into each other coincidentally. There's no need to feel awkward about it.
そう言ってもらえるとちょっと気が楽になるかも。
It's not like they were actively seeking us out or anything. I have to say, I was pretty surprised to see you two in an art store, though.
意外といえば、ユージがデートっていうのも意外じゃない？
I know, right? It's a word I use not a lot. I know it's a little out of character, but Yumiko's been putting in a lot of effort lately. I kind of wanted to do something for her.
まあ、ユミコはユージのために頑張ってるわけだし、ご褒美も必要よね。
Oh, I'll give her all the rewards she can handle. For me?
そう、本人は苦手を克服するためって言ってるけど、料理や掃除ができるようになりたいっていうのは明らかに好きな人のためでしょ？
He didn't put two and two together, though? That's okay. He doesn't, you know.
言ってみれば、ユミコが取り組んでいるのは花嫁修行みたいなものなのよ。
Housewife training, huh?
結婚考えてないわけじゃないんでしょ？
Yeah, haven't made any concrete decisions, but at this point, I can't imagine spending my life with anyone else.
それを聞いて安心した。ユミコは好きになった人のためにひたむきに頑張れるいい子なんだから、ちゃんと幸せにしてあげてよね。
Oh, don't you worry. Don't you worry at all. That's the plan, of course. Just as my conversation with oh my god, I almost said Machina. Amine reaches its conclusion. Yumiko and Machina return with plastic bags dangling from their hands.
当初の予定通り初心者飛びつき油絵スタートセットを手に入れたのよさ。
I don't know, the idea is just adorable to me.
私の方も一通りの道具は揃ったわ。
In that case, I suppose we're ready to go.
そうね。あとは私の腕が衰えていないことを祈るだけだわ。
Oh no.
ってことは、ユージたちはこれから絵を描きに行くの？
Oh, I think I know what's gonna happen. I think they're gonna show up at the riverbank already with Machina painting.
ええ、今日は河川敷で絵を描くことが一番の目的だから。
I'm ready. Come on, give it to me.
そっか、
そういうことなら私たちはこれで。
Oh no, no. Oh. Just as Amane's attempting to be considerate, Machina raises an eyebrow, her attention apparently caught by something or other. What's wrong, Machina?
感じる。
何をだよ。
You're not a fucking Jedi. What are you?
焦げた砂糖と卵、そして生クリームの香り。これは間違いなく移動クレープ屋さんの匂いなのよ。
Damn, she's like she's got the nose of a bloodhound.
クレープ。
Oh, no, no. Yumiko perks her ears up at that. The girl's always had a bit of a sweet tooth.
惜しげもなく美味しそうな匂いを垂れ流されたら、もう辛抱たまらないのよさ。
Delectable. Oh my god.
こらマキナ。
You don't even... she's following her nose. She'll be fine. Before the words even leave Mamine's mouth, Machina's bolted out of the store and set off running down the street. You alright with this, Amine? Unless you do something, that pudgy little face of hers is gonna get even rounder.
ああ、最近はカロリー調整で甘いものを控えてたから、こうなっちゃうのもしょうがないか。
You've been depriving her of sweets? No wonder she's this rabid.
そうと決まれば、私たちも行くわよ、ユミコ。
Oh yeah, so we're gonna probably just be spending the rest of our day with them.
ちょっと。
Fucking... Suppose you can't expect young women to show restraint when sweets are involved. I can't,
すみ
like...
ません。いつもの一つ、マキナ盛りで。
Machina size? What the fuck does that mean?
いつものマキナ盛りですか？
Machina, you go up to someone and you say that, they're gonna think you're a crazy person right off the bat. Following my three classmates down the street, I find Machina placing her order while pretending to open an imaginary sushi bar curtain. Yeah, crazy person.
あんたはいつものが通じるほど、ここのクレープ食べてないでしょうが。
Maybe like once.
そいつはごめんよ。こういうのは回数より雰囲気かと思って。
That is exactly how I would react if I was doing like retail or shit. That is exactly how I would react if I saw someone being crazy like this, and have in fact in my like 6 or 8 years of retail. I think I'm old.
ああ、すみません。この子はダブルクリームチョコバナナで、
Ooh.
私はガトーショコラ生クリームで。
Ooh.
かしこまりました。それで、そちらのお客様は何になさいますか？
Oh no, she's gonna take forever to pick.
私はただの付き添いですから。
Oh my god, woman. Just pick your damn crepe.
付き添いって何言ってるのよ。せっかくお店の前まで来たんだから、ユミコも頼めばいいじゃない。嫌いじゃないんでしょ、クレープ。決して嫌いではないというか、どちらかというと好きな方だけれど。
I just lean over. She loves them.
でもやっぱり買い食いは行儀が悪いし、それにいざ注文するとなると、どれにしようか迷ってしまって。
She's also really bad at choosing which ones.
今子はまたそない面倒なこと言うて。それじゃあもう一つは店員さんのおすすめでお願いします。
I would never trust the worker to pick for me. I'm sorry, dude.
そうですね。おすすめということでしたら、1日20食限定のスペシャルミックスを作らせていただいてもよろしいでしょうか？
Oh, okay, that sounds interesting.
おお、ぜひそれで。
How many more do you got?
っていきなりスペシャル。
Oh, you have to pick that.
平気平気、ここのクレープは食べやすいし、もしもの時はユージに食べてもらえばいいんだから。
You're damn right I can. Indirect kiss for the win. Sure, don't worry. A little sugar won't ruin my appetite. I'll finish off the lunch you packed either way. I know I need to have food.
そう言ってもらえるのは嬉しいけれど、でも
たまにはいいじゃない。こうやって女の子同士で甘いものを食べるのも。
God damn it.
そうよね。私も女の子の端くれなのだから、クレープを食べたっておかしくないわよね。
Yes, you are very much technically a girl. Hamene's final remark apparently did the trick. Blushing slightly, Yumiko nods her consent. I found myself recalling a certain early summer day last year, whereas a certain person stood scowling in front of a crepe shop for a good 30 fucking minutes. I remember. God, that was a scene.
お待たせいたしました。
ありがとうございます。
But what is the limited edition? About 10 minutes later, everyone's orders are finally ready.
すげえ。それがスペシャルの重厚感。私も実物は初めて見たけど、ものすごくカロリー高そう。
I'm still under the belief that Machina, although we try to keep her calorie intake low, I think she needs more. She needs more meat on her little bones, alright?
こんなに魅力的な、ではなくて、具がたくさん入ったクレープは初めて見るわ。
This tantalizing. Can't blame the girl for being surprised. The crepe Yumiko's received is basically a pancake stuffed full of everything you'd expect in a large fruit parfait. Ooh, I'd eat that.
ほら、ユージも見て、こんなに美味しそうなのよ。
But then again, it's a fruit parfait sort of deal. I'm not like super big on fruit in my ice cream and stuff. Yeah. It's sure big enough, too. Might hit the spot after a long day of training. To be honest, just looking at the thing is enough to give me heartburn. And boy, do I know about heartburn. But it's hard to say that when Yumiko's beaming so happily.
ねえねえユミちゃん、早く食べて。感想プリーズ。
そうよね。出来たてのうちに食べないと美味しさが半減してしまうし。
Take one adorable little bite out of it. Oh my god, what did it do? After murmuring encouragingly to herself, Yumiko steels her resolve and takes a big bite of her massive crepe. And a moment later...
どうしよう。今頼み事をされたら断れる気がしないわ。
That is an oddly specific thing to say. She's saying some slightly worrisome things with an expression of sheer bliss on her face.
そこまでだと？じゃあ早速私も一口。
I want Machina to say the exact same thing. Taking advantage of the fact that Yumiko's distracted, Machina proceeds to lean over and steal a bite of her crepe. Hold on, you have your own! Whoa!
ちょっとイリスさん。
Then you bite hers!
めっちゃうめえ。
I imagine since it's Machina, it was just a little bite anyway. It's not like me just chomping down on something. By the time Yumiko's even aware of her classmates' act of savagery, Machina's face is already glowing with ill-gotten pleasure.
そんなの当然よ。私が楽しみに取っておいたイチゴのところを食べたんだから。
You took the strawberry? That's like one of the best fruits.
なんだかんだ言って本当は楽しみにしてたんじゃない。
だってクレープよ。私の大好物なのよ。
She said that so adorably and defensively at the same time.
いつの間にか開き直ってるし。っていうか大好物だったんだ。
It's one of her favorite things in the world, man.
それなのに前の学校では登下校中の飲食が禁じられていたから、実際に食べられたのは数えるほどしかなくて。
クレープに対して変なプレミア感がついちゃったってわけね。
They still kind of are.
ええ。
Like, they're readily accessible, but like, it's not like she gets them all the time anyway.
でもそんなに美味しいって言われると私も食べたくなっちゃうのよね。
Take a bite of Machina's, which, by the way, she's still glowing. Oh, hey! Grinning mischievously, Amane proceeds to take a big bite of Yumiko's crepe. Yumiko's not even gonna have a crepe.
甘根まで
That was ultimate betrayal. I thought she was gonna go for Machina's.
ごめんごめん、お返しにユミコも私のクレープを食べていいからさ。
Yours won't even be as good as the limited special.
そんなあなたが楽しみにしていたクレープを私が食べてしまってもいいの？
I mean, she took a bite of yours, so it's only fair.
いや、私の場合は別に思い入れがあるわけじゃないし、そんなに気にする必要ないって。
Never get personally attached to your food.
友達同士の食べ合いっこなんてみんなやってることなんだから。
I have to disagree, but that's fine.
友達同士
I don't like sharing my food.
うん、私何か変なこと言った？
I'm like a rabid animal when it comes to food, man.
なんでもない。甘根がそこまで言うなら遠慮なく食べさせてもらうことにするわ。
This is crazy, by the way. Like, Yumiko's had so much development. Like, so much, dude.
それじゃどうぞ召し上がれ。
You know the old Yumiko? Never do this. Never. Smiling in evident satisfaction, Amane holds out her crepe, which Yumiko proceeds to take a sizable bite of. Even when she eats, she sounds adorable.
どうユミちゃん、アマネのガトーショコラの味は。
すごく美味しいわ。
Is it as good as the limited special?
でしょ？
Dude, I could go for...
というわけで、次はマキナのチョコバナナをいただこっかな。
Alright, wait. I thought Machina switched her order. God damn it.
ふんじゃ、私ももう一回ユミちゃんのスペシャルミックスをば。
You might as well just put it all together in one big crepe.
なんでそうなるのよ。今までの流れを考えたらイリスさんは甘根のクレープを食べるのがセオリーでしょ。
And all was right with the world.
そう細かいこと言うなよ。
全然細かくありません。
Just fine. Let her have a little nibble again. Yuji. I stand by and watch quietly as the girls continue their lively crepe-themed conversation. If I were to look at this scene through the eyes of a random passerby, it wouldn't seem like anything more than three young women from the same school killing some time by chatting about their sweets. But even so, if someone were to disrupt this moment, I don't think I'd ever forgive them. For some reason, I really do feel that way. Oh.
もう甘根とイリスさんに会ってしまったせいで大幅に予定が狂ってしまったわ。
Oh, I have a feeling they're gonna be at the riverbank. I'm still holding that theory down.
本当なら画材屋さんの他にもお店を見て回るつもりだったのに。
She still had fun, though. Having split up from our classmates near the station, we're currently making our way over to the river. For all Yumiko's grumbling, she's been thinking about those two constantly for the last few minutes. Somehow, I don't think she's being completely honest about her feelings.
それにせっかく買ったクレープだって二人に食べられすぎてこんなに少なくなってしまったのよ。
She's so sad about it. She thrusts the treat in question out toward me to emphasize her point. To be sure, it has been reduced to a third of its original size. But you ate some of Amane and Machina's, right?
ええ、しっかりと味わったわ。
So it all balances out.
あの美味しさを一言で説明するなら、ガトーショコラは大人な味で、チョコバナナは可愛らしい味ね。
Chocolate banana is actually a really good flavor. I like it. Yumiko's face slowly softens into something like a smile. She seems like she's remembering how it felt to bite into those treats. just from listening to her describe them, it's evident that Yumiko's zeal for crepes is a bit on the extreme side.
ねえユージ、私がこんなにがっかりしているのにどうしてあなたはちょっと嬉しそうなの？
Because you don't sound disappointed at all. Were you? You were disappointed? Didn't sound that way to me.
私が言っているのはクレープの話をする前のことよ。
Well, yeah, but running into Amane and Machina gave you an excuse to try those crepes you've been secretly yearning for, right?
そこに関してはもちろん感謝しているわよ。すごく。
Well?
でも私が言いたいのはそういうことじゃないのよ。
I do understand where Yumiko's coming from. She's obviously wanted today to be just the two of us, like that one song. Still, it won't do anyone much good if she's too worried about that to relax and enjoy herself. I'm happy that you feel that way, but I think it's a little early for regrets. There's still plenty of stuff, other stuff left in our itinerary, right?
そうよね。今日のデートは河川敷に着いてからが本番なんだもの。
Murmuring a bit of encouragement to herself, Yumiko clenches her fists resolutely. It's nice to see her switching gears, I guess. Wouldn't want her to drag around, want to drag her around on a date while she's down in the dumps.
そうだ、ユージもこのクレープを食べてみない？結局さっきは何も頼んでいなかったでしょ？
It's fine. That's true, but are you sure? There won't be much left if I start taking bites.
いいのよ。これは私がユージに食べてほしいと思って言い出したことなんだから。
Well, I can't really say no to that.
じゃあ、はいどうぞ。
I swear to God, if there's no CG of Yuji with Yumiko feeding him a crepe, I'm gonna be really disappointed. And if there isn't, I want someone to make one. As Yumiko holds out her crepe, I lean over and take a bite. And oh no, it's not gonna, oh, I don't think there's a CG. I'm sad now. A pleasant sweetness spreads instantly throughout my mouth.
ハンカチ使う？
He's just like, he's got the same Yuji face, except he's just got a crepe in his mouth. No, that's okay. I didn't get any cream on my face.
そうではなくて、美味しすぎて涙が出た時に必要でしょ？
I don't have tears anymore. Hold on. Yumiko. It's not like I'm some Marine who's just come home after an extended tour of duty. Weeping over a crepe would be a bit too much.
そう。ユージの心にはこの味が響かなかったのね。
Well, I'm not putting it down either. I don't feel the need to cry, but it's definitely delicious.
でしょ？
My God. The instant she hears me praising the crepe, a smile blooms across Yumiko's face.
よかった。ユージもこのクレープのことを気に入ってくれて。
She has actually transformed into the most adorable character in this game. Is that really so important?
他の人のことはわからないけれど、私にとってはね。無理強いはしたくないけれど、ユージが私と同じものを好きでいてくれたら嬉しいもの。
Oh, I get it. There's no real reason Yumiko and I have to see everything the same way. But it's always nice to discover something we can enjoy together. I think that's what she's getting at, basically.
それと、河川敷に着いたらお昼にしようと思っているんだけど、大丈夫？
Yeah, not to worry. One bit of that crepe isn't going to spoil my appetite.
それを聞いて安心したわ。不器用なりに愛情を込めて作ったお弁当を残されでもしたら泣いてしまうかもしれないもの。
And so, the entire meal was radishes again. Wait, what? The moment I realize Yumiko's gotten a step ahead of me, my stomach clenches up and emits a soft gurgle of fear.
ユージは一度口にした約束は必ず守ってくれるものね。
I think I'm dead. Yeah, of course. The look on Yumiko's face is gentle, but her tone of voice is downright cold, saying, No, clearly isn't even an option here. And so I died. No.
祝日だというのに意外と人が少ないわね。
As we finally arrive at the river, Yumiko looks around the area and murmurs her thoughts. I can see a few people walking on the roads nearby, but as Yumiko said, the riverbank area itself is almost completely empty. Seems just about right to me. It isn't easy to focus on your art when people start playing catch next to you, right?
でもこれだけ少ないとなんだか寂しくなってしまうわ。
Right. This is something of a special place for us. So I think I can understand how Yumiko feels. Dude.
今日は風が気持ちいいわね。
She told us about her entire past here. Well, under the bridge. As we head down the slope toward the water, Yumiko's hair stirs in the gentle wind. I know we didn't spend all that much time here, but it makes me feel a little nostalgic to see this place again.
今思えばあの頃の私たちも相当変わった関係だったわよね。
Yes. Yeah, it was. Let me just have a little flashback. When the two of us were coming out here a year ago, I was just her bodyguard, and she was just the woman I'd been assigned to protect. All she did out here was silently draw or paint in her sketchbooks. I barely ever spoke either. But here we are, a year later, returning as partners in a romantic relationship. It's almost comical, really. Pretty comical.
今日もユージは私が絵を描くところを黙って見守ってくれるのかしら？
Bring it back to the classic. Well, is your end of the conversation going to consist solely of I'm going to begin and I'm finished? Yumiko smiles at my joke and shakes her head slightly.
それじゃあまずはレジャーシートを広げるのを手伝ってちょうだい。
I don't like the idea of having a picnic on a slope. Or unless, like, it sounds like we're at the bottom. Look. Leave everything to me. I'm an old hand at pitching tents and starting fires. Oh, God.
ユージの場合、本当に用意してしまいそうだから怖いわ。
It's not.
たまにはいいもんでしょ。ピクニック気分でお昼っていうのも。
Machina and Yumiko I'm okay with. Or, wait, no. Machina and Amane I'm okay with. Thanks, Brain. But Michiru? I don't know about this.
はい、みちる様のくせに洒落たことをと思わず感心してしまいました。
Sachi I'm also okay with. But, like, in this situation with Michiru?
くせにって何よ、くせにって。
Just as I finished spreading out our picnic sheet, I almost said picnic chic. The fuck? The ominous sound of two nearby voices catches my attention. Oh.
じゃあお弁当を広げてしまうわね。
Just ignore them. Sure, appreciate it. However, Yumiko acts as if she hadn't noticed a thing, so I decide to follow her example for now.
せっかくだし、川のそばで食べましょうよ。そうですね。運が良ければアザラシが見えたりするかもしれませんし。
What the fuck's an earless seal?
いるの？アザラシ。
In the river? I don't...
いるわけないじゃないですか。
Don't be stupid.
ねえ、サチ。私からささやかな希望を奪って楽しい。
All the time.
はい、とっても。
Sachi, my girl right there.
そこ笑顔浮かべるとこじゃねえ。
Sachi knows. Even as Yumiko spreads our food out on the sheet, the pair of voices draw steadily closer.
あそこでなんかカップルっぽい雰囲気を醸しかしてるのって、もしかしてユージとユミコ？
I'm about to throw Michiru in this goddamn river.
それを言うなら醸し出すですよ、みちる様。
Yeah, I didn't know why she said croquet. Just... Yumiko's fine. They're not doing anything crazy yet. What now, Yumiko? We've been spotted.
気づかれた？ごめんなさい。ユージが何のことを言っているのか私には全然わからないわ。
Alright, Good strategy. I like it. Evidently hoping to avoid a repeat of what happened at the art supply store, Yumiko struggles to maintain her cool. She seems absolutely determined to pretend she can't hear our classmates' voices.
ほら見て、今日はサンドイッチにしてみたのよ。これなら私の腕でもひどいことにはならないと思って。
I see. Those do look pretty good.
おーい、ユミコユージ
I swear to God, man.
みちる様、僭越ながら今は声をかけない方がいいと思うのですが。
See? Sachi knows. She knows what's up. Yumiko, I don't want you to bust out the box cutter.
ちょっとユミコ、今の声は聞こえてたでしょ。返事くらいしてくれてもいいじゃない。
Imagine she stomped up too.
どうしてねえ、どうして
Oh my God.
無視された私より高いテンションでダメだし。榊さんはどうして空気を読んでくれなかったのとおっしゃりたかったんだと思いますが。
At the same time, though, she's kind of taken the anger out on Michiru, who, let's be honest, Michiru's not the brightest bulb in the shed, as we all know, so maybe take that into consideration. I don't know.
ありがとう、小峰さん。私の気持ちを代弁してくれて。
及ばずながら。
I do my best.
ということは、もしかしてデートだった。
Just be like, hey, Michiru, we're on a date. We wanted to just be us two right now. Please. And she'd probably just go about her day.
もしかしなくてもデート中よ。
Perhaps a bit exasperated by Michiru's belated question, Yumiko responds with a fierce glare and some harshly spoken words.
安心してください、榊さん。そういうことでしたら、私たちは場所を移しますので。
Oh, thank God. Thank goodness we have a fucking, our little Sachi angel over here to guide the way. That's alright. If this was your destination, I don't see why you have to leave.
ユージ
What? Sighing at the reproachful tone of Yumiko's voice, I turned to look her in the eye. Let me ask you this, Yumiko. Do you really want to shoo away Michiru and Sachi? And put the question to her plainly, with a serious expression on my face. Would you really be happy if we just forced them to leave just so we can have a more private date?
それは楽しめないと思うけれど。
Well, in that case, I think these two should stay. Assuming you're all okay with that.
ごめんなさい。
There you go. Realizing she took things a little too far, Yumiko backs down apologetically.
何よ、ユージ。あんた、彼女にノーと言える男だったのね。
What do you think I am? Whoosh! We both make decisions.
どうしましょう。今日は替えの下着を持ってきていません。
Oh, hashtag wet. You two really blow everything out of proportion.
それで松島さんと小峰さんは何しにここへ？
私たちはピクニックよ。似合うでしょう、ツンデレに。
What?
どういう理論？
What the fuck?
このようにお弁当も作ってきました。
Okay, but roll it on back to that last part, indicating the small bundle she's been carrying in her left hand. Sachi proceeds to untie the wrapping cloth and reveal that the lunchbox within. In a tiered lunchbox, no less.
はい、今日はみちる様のリクエストにお答えして和風のおかずを多めに詰めてあります。
Oh, do you got the little octopus wieners? The hot dogs? Oh, or the like the little chicken omelet. Oh.
逆にユミコたちのお弁当はサンドイッチがメインみたいね。
You got a problem with our sandwiches? Maybe I got a problem with your peach fuzz.
ええ、本来の目的はここで絵を描くことだったから 簡単につまめる方がいいかと思ったのよ。
じゃあこの際一緒に食べちゃいましょうよ。その方がバランスいいし。
Uh-huh.
そうね。小峰さんの作ったお弁当にも興味があるし。
I would too, you just gotta let me know what's in it. With the addition of our classmates, the private lunch we'd been planning abruptly evolves into a small gathering. As Sachi sets about unpacking her lunchbox, Michiru studies Yumiko's sandwiches and emits a strange grumbling sound.
松島さん、私が作ったお弁当に何か問題が？
Can Yumiko have really fucked up a sandwich? You know what, now that I think about it, yeah, she could.
そうね。私から言えることがあるとすれば、一つだけ。
それはどんなこと？
It can't be that bad, right?
ユミコの作ったお弁当が美味しそうに見える。
Oh, wow, good.
それのどこが問題なのよ。
Yeah, I don't see the problem with this.
だって私が知ってるユミコの料理といえば豚汁よ。パーフェクトメイドのサチですらお腹を壊した。
Ah, yes, the death miso. I remember.
みちる様、私よりはサイパン島の戦いを生き抜きサイボーグ疑惑さえある風見さんがお腹を壊した状況の方が異常かと思います。
I'm pretty sure I've had to eat way worse things. Just for the record, Sachi, I wasn't even alive back then. Yeah, that's why I didn't really comment on that. Don't look at me with a blank confusion in your eyes. Almost makes me feel like I'm the one being ridiculous here.
そうよね。確かに私は過去に事件を起こした滞在人よ。でも今回だけは自信があるの。だからまずは一口食べてみてちょうだい。
I'd have a Yumiko sandwich. Sandwich sounds really good. Put some cheese, some ham, and oh, I see. Well, if you're that confident, I don't have any reason to hesitate. Reaching down, I pick one of Yumiko's neatly packaged, packed sandwiches out of our lunchbox.
待ちなさいってばユージ。
What? Don't try to stop me, Michiru.
じゃあもしあんたが死んだら誰がユミコの面倒を見るのよ。
I'm sure one of you can handle it.
いくら私が料理下手でも生死に関わるようなものは作らないわよ。
Oh no, that miso soup was close.
だからここは私が行くわ。
Well, you're indestructible. That's not fair. Even if there's something wrong with it, you'll be perfectly fine. What? Michiru?
たまには私にも格好つけさせなさいよ。
She's trying to be so cool.
みちる様。
Hashtag wet.
お願いだから私の話を聞いて。
Oh, come here, Yumiko. It's hug time.
サチ、もし私が戻ってこなかったら海が見える丘にお墓を建ててね。
Or should you have said on the hill? Ah?
はい。アイスの棒もしっかりと。
The popsicle cream!
そこはせめて石を積むくらいの手間はかけよう。
God damn it, dude. You'd be satisfied with just rocks, Michiru? I hope it's the best damn sandwich he's ever had. Her resolve apparently steeled, Michiru takes a deep breath and reaches for the sandwiches.
ナムさ
Have mercy! With a dramatic cry, she proceeds to jam one fully into her mouth.
ん
It's gonna be amazing, guaranteed.
どう？手足がしびれたりしない？
Oh god, I hope not.
手足のしびれというとトリカブトを筆頭とする神経毒の一種でしょうか。
Dude, that'd be horrifying. I don't... Whatever the case, it's probably going to take a little while longer before any obvious symptoms manifest themselves.
松島さん
Yeah, she probably just had to, like, I mean, she shoved the whole thing in her mouth. She's probably gonna choke on it, if anything.
あれ、普通に美味しい。
Oh, hey, she's alive.
あなたね、美味しいと感じたのならどうしてもっと普通のリアクションができないのよ。
Michiru, normal.
いや、ユミコの場合、美味しいと感じた方が異常かなと思って。
Realizing that Michiru is actually making sense for once in her life, Yumiko trips awkwardly over her own tongue.
でも、いくらユミコが料理を習い始めたからって、ここまで急に上達するものなの？
It's a sandwich. You don't need to cook for a sandwich. Unless she did cook for a sandwich. In which case, it's a hot sandwich, which are some of the best sandwiches out there. Bruh.
それは私の腕が上達したんじゃなくて、作った料理の問題なのよ。
Ooh, like a pulled pork sandwich? Oh! Oh!
料理の？
そう。例えばサンドイッチなんかは中に挟む具材を切るだけだから、見た目が不格好になるくらいで済むでしょ？
Okay, so she just made a basic cold sandwich. You really put some thought through this, huh?
だって記念になるようなデートで食べるお弁当なんだから、美味しいって言って食べてもらいたいもの。
Like, you can't not enjoy a basic sandwich. Like, that's a fundamental of life. Yumiko. Come here. Don't you just want to hug her sometimes? She's just adorable.
ねえ、サチ。私たち、やっぱり別の場所で食べた方が良さそうじゃない？
I never thought I'd see the day.
そうですね。このままだと心が黒く染まってしまいそうですし。
ちょっと待って。
Sachi and Michiru begin to stand up jokingly, but Yumiko hurries to stop them.
せっかくだし、小峰さんから料理に対するアドバイスをもらえると嬉しいのだけれど。
Aw, see, even though Yumiko will him and haw about, others being around, she really does like them being around.
わかりました。榊さんは日々技術向上に取り組んでおられますし、この小峰幸、微力ながらお手伝いさせていただきます。
Komine Sachi, taste tester extraordinaire. Answering with a courteous bow, Sachi proceeds to expressionlessly sample all the food Yumiko made for today.
なるほど。大体の問題点は把握しました。
Oh, we have problem points. Uh-oh.
もう？
Well, she's amazing.
はい。まずはサンドイッチについてなのですが、マスタードを使いすぎですね。
Oh, yeah. If you use too much mustard, it kind of overpowers the sandwich.
市販品は味付けが濃いめに作ってあるものが多いですから、自分で作ればもっと食べやすくなると思います。
Oh, making her own mustard. Huh. Alright.
調味料も自分で作るか。
That's not a bad idea.
それからおかずの唐揚げの方なのですが、
Oh, she did make the fried chicken!
揚がり方にムラが出てしまっている部分は、お肉に粉が均等に行き渡るようにパックに入れてもみもみするといいと思います。
Oh, yeah, that's the perfect way to do it. It's like a shake and bake sort of deal.
そんなやり方があったのね。
Yeah, you put it in the Ziploc bag, and you zip it up, and you just shake it around. And then you put it,
それから仕上がりがカチカチになってしまっているので、お肉に少量のお水を加えるとジューシーに仕上がりますよ。
Oh, like with like a sprayer? That doesn't actually sound that bad.
ちょっと待って。お水を加えるね。
I might have to try that next time. I make some chicken. At this point, Yumiko reaches for the nearest available paper in order to jot down some notes. Hey, Yumiko, that's, I reflexively try to intercede, but Michiru quietly shakes her head. The thing Yumiko's currently writing in just isn't some memo pad. It's the sketchbook she just purchased for the sole purpose of this painting expedition. At the moment, I think she's entirely forgotten about her plans for the rest of the afternoon.
それからもしよければそっちの卵焼きの作り方も教えてほしいのだけれど。
Ooh, she even did the fried egg.
さすが榊さん、お目が高いです。これはあまねさんから教わったレシピになるのですが。ね
えユージ、一つ私があんたの未来を予言してあげるわ。
Lay it on me. My future?
そう、あんたの選択は正解よ。きっとユミコはいい奥さんになるわ。私が保証してあげる。
Wow. And she actually does, as far as we know, in the epilogue before the epilogue. Wait, no, we're the epilogue before the epilogue. You know what I mean. Sorry, but I already knew that.
はいはい。今のあんたたちには余計な一言だったわね。
So I look up the sky. About 30 minutes later, after Yumiko started jotting down her notes, our little gathering completely transforms into an impromptu cooking class. We discuss tips and tricks we learned from books or cooking shows, the specialties of Mishima Cape's best restaurants, and express our expert opinions on the food in front of us. Well, with all the conversation, it takes quite a while to work through the meal itself. But I can't say I really mind.
小峰さんのお弁当はどれも丁寧に作られていたわね。
And that was our date! Yeah, we'll probably have something else we're gonna be doing later, I would assume. Not that, you dirty fucks. Well, maybe. Look, I don't... You think I could predict the future? Well, I kinda... I am the guru, so... God... You know what? I'm gonna just stop.